make you feel nice and relaxed.
He's like, I'm just gonna make out with you.
You can't do that unless you're gonna be my sugar daddy.
Oh.
She's like, don't be looking at my titties.
Don't be looking at my titties if you ain't gonna pay me.
Pay for these babies.
All right, guys, welcome to Socially Selective, and our new rule is don't be looking at our boobies if you're not gonna pay us. Right, Jackie?
Exactly. Chava.
Whatever you say.
I'm Casey,
So look, and I'm a Jenny.
and today we have
Jackie.
What are we talking about today,
What about me?
ladies?
Oh
yeah,
Chava
sorry.
too. Chava too.
Jesus Christ.
Oh
And
yeah, I
Chava's
guess
here.
Chava wants to be on this episode.
Chava.
Do you see how cute and cuddly Jackie and him are getting?
Oh.
No!
I love
Take me out to dinner. Chava,
What's up?
Can you even afford the kind of dinners Jackie's been going on?
I don't know. We'll find out. We'll
5-star
find out.
restaurants only.
Ew.
That's where everybody trying to take me out to dinner.
5 stars only.
I
No
love
4
her.
stars
Just like
anymore.
us. We only want 5 stars. Only rate us 5 stars.
Right.
No one else.
For the pod, yes.
And for life. Jackie, tell us a little bit about yourself. Who are you? Who is
What are
she?
your loves?
Who is she?
Hey, the people don't know you. You
Yeah,
have
just
to-
tell us what you
Introduce
love,
yourself.
what you
You
like
don't
to
know
do.
me.
Yeah.
Hola.
I love the confidence.
La famosa.
You don't know Jackie. Like, what have you been
Who
doing?
are you?
Jackie's a fitness gal. She
Yes.
works out how many times a week?
5.
Nice.
5 times a week.
She's gonna go on her first body comp soon, right? Yeah. Ooh.
Planning on to in May.
Ooh,
Love it.
girl. I'm
She
excited
tends
for you.
to go to the
It's exciting.
gym and then get out and go to another gym and do some more work.
Oh yeah.
Gym hop?
What is
Dude,
this?
yeah, she
hop?
does that,
Yeah.
dude. That's
Really?
crazy.
What do you do? I thought you were kidding. I was
I
like,
went
No,
to
for
Crunch
real.
once, and then afterwards I went to
Fitness?
And Chava was like, "Weren't you just at Crunch?" And I was like,
Yeah.
"Mind your business."
Mind your
Why not so
business,
weird,
baby.
but hey, you do you.
It's just I wasn't vibing at.
the vibe was
The
off.
vibes
the
weren't
vibe was
there?
off.
Yeah, so I had to
So
find a vibe
it's-
Yeah,
somewhere
it makes sense. I
I
respect
like
that.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
You
so
got to go
funny.
where the vibe is right.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
And fitness was it? I don't know.
Fitness? Yeah, I was like, fitness.
I'm like, fitness isn't the
No,
vibe
it
ever.
wasn't.
It literally isn't, yeah.
But actually, she just thought Chava was at fitness. And so she was like,
Hey,
I gotta
maybe,
go.
huh?
She's like,
Is
Chava,
that
let
what
me
it is?
slide through.
All right.
You
I
still at the
respect
gym?
that.
Chava's there. I gotta go.
Now you gotta be my sugar mama. That's how
Oh, how
this
the tables
This
have
is what
turned.
this is about. Chava. You're trying
This is
to-
not about you, Chava.
Yeah.
I'm here to
about
talk some
her.
shit.
Well, maybe if you haven't guessed it yet, our topic today is sugar babies.
The only babies around here
Yeah.
are us, the sugar babies.
Without the sugar.
Yeah,
I mean,
so,
us.
so wait, can,
No sugar, all
Yeah.
sugar over there.
but wait. So if it's
Minus
a
Chava.
no sugar baby, like sugar baby with no sugar, isn't it like a stevia baby? Because it's fake sugar.
Are we even getting fake sugar? I don't know. We're
think
just
we are.
babies.
That's
Stevia,
true.
baby, what
I
the
guess.
fuck?
Yeah, because
Somebody-
it's
No,
like
yeah,
fake
I
sugar.
can see that.
I mean, like,
Maybe.
I'll
It
be a
does make
stevia
sense.
baby.
Yeah, me too.
I don't want to be a sugar baby. I don't want to give you any of my sugar, but I'll be a stevia baby.
Yeah.
You can get all the fake sugar.
All the fakeness, yeah. All right, so we're gonna be talking about sugar babies today, guys.
Yes.
Sugar babies. We don't really know a lot about sugar daddies, but we'll let you know what we
Learn
so
today.
have learned and
Yeah.
experienced.
Yeah.
And for those of you who don't know what a sugar baby is, it is a person who receives gifts or money as a form of payment for providing companionship or dating. Or sometimes physical, just depends on where you want to go.
Mm-hmm. But it doesn't have to be physical.
Doesn't have to be physical.
Personally, I don't have a sugar daddy. I would love one though. So if any of your dads listening,
Me too. Honestly.
they're
We're
like,
lucky. Me and
one.
Casey are lucky.
yeah, we're looking for a sugar
Actively.
daddy.
But without the sugar.
Yeah, like
Just
I'll
stevia
I'll
babies.
text your dad. I'll go to dinner with your dad, but will I sleep with your dad? No.
Not I.
But I just don't know where to look for one.
That's not my thing. I just feel like I don't know. It's kind of scary.
Is
I
it?
feel like
Yeah, I
always
feel like
have
it
my mom in
could.
the back of the head being like, si te
You're
pasa
gonna
algo.
die.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like, it's just scary. Like, you just never know anybody's intentions.
Especially older men with money. I feel like
Yeah.
it's easy
And you
for
guys
them
heard
to
the
get
case
away.
recently of the girl who got killed by her sugar daddy?
No.
Yeah,
The
so
Bumble
this,
date one? Or
yeah,
which
the Bumble
What?
date. So she went on a Bumble date. She was so
yes,
hot.
Yes, I saw the pictures.
She's this beautiful black girl, and she went on a Bumble date with this white guy, and he murdered her. He
Older-
literally
older
murdered
white
her.
man.
Very older white man, murdered her, put her in a suitcase, and like, yeah, and he's not in jail.
Of course.
It's ridiculous.
Not.
Because
let's
he's getting
let's
away
be
with it.
Yeah.
let's be
ridiculous.
honest. If you are willing to pay somebody for even just their time, you gotta be kind of a weirdo.
Or it's just really
Or
lonely.
you have a lot of money.
Do you either have a lot of money or you're a freaking weirdo who doesn't give a shit, and that's when it can get risque.
It can, yeah, you're right. That's true. That's true.
Risque.
Yeah, because I
That
do
is
know
true.
people when you have a certain level of money, you're
You
like,
don't
I don't know what
care.
to do with this money. Like, let me just.
Yeah.
No.
And sometimes they're so busy they don't have that time to commit to give people
Yeah.
That
a real
full commitment.
relationship. Yeah,
Mhm.
what
Yeah.
a real relationship requires.
Yep.
But it's
Yeah.
also, okay, confession. I recently joined a sugar baby website.
I told her to do
I
it
do
for the
both
pod
good.
episode.
I do it for the culture, okay? I'm doing it for the culture.
She's trying to learn for you guys.
For you guys, so you're welcome. I'm putting my life at risk.
No, you're not, because you haven't done
my
it yet.
pictures at risk. The embarrassment of my mom seeing my pictures on the freaking apps at risk. But anyway, so there's a lot.
I'm like, how would your mom see that?
I don't
She's
know.
not gonna see it.
Yeah, can you imagine my mom on one of those?
Oh my
sites?
gosh,
Her
my
mom's
mom
on
would
a
kill me.
My mom would disown me,
It's-
but she would have to be on there as like a sugar daddy for her to see. my
Yes,
profile,
exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
But I've noticed that there's a lot of men on there that are like, there's more and more sugar daddies coming on sites like that are younger, because like people in their 30s
Startups.
are making a
Or we're
ton of
getting
money.
older.
Or we're, yeah,
That's
or that's
true.
true. We're getting older.
Yeah.
But
So they don't look old, but they are.
yeah,
are
that's
we.
true. Fuck. I didn't think about it that way.
Okay, so I recently joined a sugar daddy app too,
Which one?
and Seeking Arrangement.
Okay.
Okay.
The OG.
So, yeah,
Uh-huh.
exactly. Because I feel like that's
the most
common
trustworthy.
one.
Yeah. And they have to
So-
get verified to be on there as a sugar
Some
daddy.
of
Yeah.
Some of them.
Some of the
Yeah.
guys?
So one of them actually, there's
Oh,
one guy
heck
that
no.
had messaged me, and he was kind of like, "I want you to be my baby, like whatever, you know." He's like, "Follow me on Instagram." Like he gave me all of his social media.
And
his
you're
phone
like,
number,
"Hell
like,
yeah."
Like sounded
Yeah.
legit, you know. No.
Oh, no.
He tried scamming me.
What did wait, how can how did he do it? How
She
did
goes,
he do
I
it?
sucked his dick and he didn't Wait, what?
So no.
I was like, I didn't even know that.
So
Look
he
at
was
Child's face of
have you ever heard
disappointment.
those like scammers that are usually like, "I just need your bank account. Like
Yes.
I don't
Yeah.
do Venmo.
I
don't
do
and I'm
Cash
like, why
App.
not?
I just do Cash App. Sounds real familiar.
Yeah.
Casey,
I'm like,
yeah, someone tried to
yeah.
scam Casey.
So he was like, "No, like I can't. Like I just got all my accounts hacked into. I use
Liar.
a business account. Like I
Yeah,
can't
that's
use
what they
Venmo
told
or
me too.
anything like that." And I was
You're
like,
like,
"All right then."
interesting.
And I literally was just like, "Fraud." And he was like, "Okay, never message me again."
Yeah.
But there was another guy.
So beware.
Yeah,
First red flag.
there is scammers. Yep.
If they're asking for your bank account,
No.
ooh baby, this ain't real.
There's too
This
many
is
apps
not
like
real.
Venmo,
Yeah.
Apple Pay.
If they can't get Venmo, are they really real? Mm-mm.
No.
That's
they're a
only-
robot.
Yeah. No.
Or they live in
Zelle.
another country.
Yeah.
You could do Zelle too.
So, so there was another guy.
Oh. How many sugar daddies does this girl have?
I have zero.
She's looking.
Oh.
bro.
She's looking.
She's like, as
looking.
of right now, 0.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So there was an older guy. He's like, "Hey, like I want to get to know you. Like let's go to dinner." But I was like, "What's up, baby?
Take me out to dinner.
Okay, second time you say that. Okay, I'm gonna keep it.
It's so catchy.
I'm gonna keep counting.
Oh my goodness. A tally.
I'm gonna keep saying it till you take me to dinner, Chava.
Oh, okay.
Till you take the
I
hit.
was-
Trying to
hey,
find a
baby.
I
new
respect
sugar
the
daddy.
honesty. Let's go.
So he's like, "All right, like let's go to dinner." And I was like, "All right." I was like, "But I'm not going alone." So I
Okay.
asked 2 of my friends. I was like, "Can you
Oh,
guys
good.
please just follow me?
Good,
like
good.
just pretend
Smart
that you're there
woman.
on a
On your
dinner."
own date.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh my
Just
god.
pretend you're there
And
on a
walk.
dinner.
do that
I
for
would
me?
absolutely do that for
Thanks,
you.
I love
I
you.
would absolutely do that.
So we go to BJ's, and I get there. I know BJ's. I'm like, "Sir,
You're like,
take me to somewhere
mm,
else." Yeah.
Can we go somewhere a little
I'll
more
take you to McDonald's.
fancy?
He's like, Taco Bell, maybe?
Second red
I know
flag.
you're Mexican. Taco Bell? Latina, right?
So my friends go and they tell the servers, they're like, "Hey, so my friend's here on a date. Like, we just want to keep an eye on her." And they're like, "Yeah, like you go ahead, like just go."
I
was like,
love
"Great."
that.
They're amazing.
And I, dude, the whole time I was like, "Where are they? Like, please show up. Like,
Oh my
this is so
God.
Wait, they
awkward."
didn't get there before you?
No, I got there first.
Okay.
I would be
then
peeing
later
my
on,
pants.
They should've gotten there
turned-
first.
Like, I'm still just looking around the whole time, and then I
And this
look and
guy's
I
like, what is up? with
yeah,
this?
and I literally, I'm like,
Looking at everyone but him.
He's like, she's a cop.
"Are you okay?"
Are you right here, sir?
So I finally look at the corner of my eyes and I see both of them, and they're
You're
like,
like,
and I was like, yes.
Oh my god.
So they're like sitting there, they're watching me the whole time. But
Good.
it was so hard to just like not look over there.
yeah, and
Yeah.
like laugh.
Were they
because
too
you need-
close?
No, it was so funny. Like, so then they started taking pictures.
no.
Do you want us to post it on our video? Okay. I was like, can we post it on the video?
So I'm in my scrubs because this was after work.
Oh my god.
I could have been his nurse. Like, if anybody would have asked, I could have been like, I'm his nurse. Like, from the nursing
How
home.
old was he?
I-
How old he
From
was?
the nursing home.
Beautiful.
I am coming to dinner with him.
I came to take Bob out.
Literally.
Oh, Bob, you're so silly. Oh my god.
Oh, man.
So,
Oh, my gosh.
we're like there at dinner, whatever. I tried to make it really obvious not to like constantly keep looking at my friends, but it was just so hard because they're like laughing at
Yeah.
me. And we had a
They're like,
code,
"Get
like
that
I would
back,
have my hair in a
girl."
ponytail. I would twirl my hair 3 times if it was going bad.
Oh, okay. And
Like
you did
to
it.
save me. No, I didn't.
Oh,
It
okay.
was
Okay.
just super awkward.
That's a
What
good
did you guys
signal.
talk
That's a good
about?
signal.
See, that's the thing. Like
Nothing.
there was nothing to talk about. Like
Oh my
So
god.
what'd you eat?
what did we eat?
Yeah.
Jenny's like, I want to know about the food.
Did you get a Pizookie?
No, I did not.
Oh,
Should've.
oh,
I
should've.
did afterwards with my friends while I was talking to them about
Okay.
like everything
The
that
tea.
happened. Mm-hmm. So I
Wait,
think it
how
was, like,
long were
appetizers.
you there?
I think it was.
Oh my god.
I want to say about an hour. Maybe less than
Pretty
an
long
hour.
time.
How old was he?
I
He
think
was a
like,
granddad.
Literally, he was telling. Oh, he was telling me about his grandkids.
Love it.
His great grandkids. I think he was like in his 70s.
Oh my gosh, that's
Wow.
old.
I know.
Yeah,
Whoa.
it was super awkward.
Did he have a cane?
Wait, so what did you
No,
get out
when
of
we
this?
walked out, he held me like how old people hold you in the like literally
For
just, like,
support.
yeah. I was like, no, he did not.
No, the good thing you were in
You're like,
scrubs,
"Cover
baby.
me,
Good thing you were in
I was like, you better
scrubs.
pay me like I'm walking you out. If I let go, you're about to fall, dude.
Jackie said, "Pay
Like,
me." Jackie said,
Wait,
"Pay me."
so did he?
no.
So wait, you guys didn't
that's
establish that he was gonna pay you
twice.
beforehand or something?
He asked me to go to his house for a massage. And I was
No,
like,
baby.
That's where the sugar comes in.
Yeah.
I was like, I wanted it without the sugar.
Oh my god.
Yeah, no.
So before the date, did you guys establish boundaries?
No, and I
And
feel
that
like I
was the
should have.
first mistake.
He was very dirty during dinner.
Oh my god.
Like, I'm just trying to eat,
Senor.
and I'm
Little
like,
geezer.
You were trying to eat and he was being dirty.
Ew, what was
honestly.
he saying? Tell us something.
Yeah.
Just say
We
something.
wanna know.
Did he say something?
Okay, so
did he
this
call you sugar tits?
no.
Because I want to know.
Sugar tits.
I feel like that's something like an old guy would say.
Oh, you sugar
Right?
tits.
I love sugar tits.
What did he say? What did he say to
Just
you?
say one
Jackie?
thing.
One of the things that really threw me off that I was like, God, I'm about to twirl my hair
I'm already-
3 times right now.
What?
He was like, oh, like your birthday just passed. And I was like, yeah, like, just a couple weeks ago. He's like, so you still deserve a spanking. I was like,
Sir, you can barely walk. How you going to spank
I'm
me?
about to throw up.
You're like, I'm about to choke you, baby.
No. And you said, yes, daddy, I do deserve a spanking.
I was like,
Nope.
just keep eating.
You're like twirling your
Ignore.
hair.
Literally.
Ignore. You're like, so how's the weather?
Yeah.
What'd you do today?
No, and he told me he fell on the snow. I was like, yeah, that's how you know you're old.
Oh, dude, that makes me sad. He fell in the snow. Dude. That makes me so
can't.
Is there
Okay, so
questions?
you're a sugar baby in
this episode?
training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
There's
a, not a legit
Because
sugar
I
baby.
honestly, I just,
You
I don't
got-
think I can do it.
No, yeah.
But you've gone
You've
so
done
far,
it. You've
though.
gone so
True,
far. You
true.
just need to keep going.
You just
No.
need to find someone that
Why are
wants
you
that.
encouraging this?
Because I want Jackie to get that bag and come back and tell
Chava
us all
thought you
about
were
Don't
it.
going to be like
support
shaming
this.
us and stuff.
No, I
Me?
don't. I don't.
Yeah, he expected
Wait, you thought I was gonna shame women?
I don't shame
my
you
God.
for it, but I'm
Never.
really not with
You're not
it.
supportive?
No.
I support everything.
Okay, Chava, tell us your hot take on this topic.
My hot take.
Yeah.
What I told you.
Yes, just tell us. Because I'm sure a lot of guys are feeling that same way.
Yeah.
And I would agree with you.
Yeah. My hot take is that sugar daddy culture is killing the dating scene.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
one of
And
the
explain
reasons
why
is
you feel
because
that.
girls are looking. I don't even know how to explain it. Can we keep going
Yeah.
while I think about it?
Well, I think
Okay.
Chava thinks that because now all the regular fellas aren't getting anything because they can't offer what a sugar daddy is offering to women. Because, for example, we had a friend say that once you get those luxuries, you don't want to go back and spend time
On
with
guys that can't
guys
give
that
you the
can't give
same.
you the
Yeah.
same thing.
Yeah, I met this one girl during a shoot, and she was telling me all about how she has a sugar daddy, and she was straight up. She was like, "I'm not gonna entertain myself with all these little
These
kids because
boys.
like this guy is paying for all my bills and like he's
Yeah.
treating me well. Like how? Like there's just no way."
You can't go back.
And I just think, I mean, it's cool. You can do it, whatever, right? I respect it. But in the long run, I don't think it's going to do
It's
you any
not
favors.
beneficial.
Sugar daddy's
Yeah,
gonna
no.
die.
I mean, what if he leaves her his will?
Ooh, and then she's set for life.
So,
That should come back to these basic guys.
so this is all about money?
Then she can.
Should
Yeah,
be a sugar
absolutely.
baby? Yes,
It,
babe.
it literally
It's
is.
not
So
about
we just
money.
care about money.
No.
I mean, not everyone, but women looking for a certain type of lifestyle.
For someone
That's
to take
it's
care of them.
attractive. It's
Okay,
attractive.
so we're
to a
going to
lot
let
of
women go through this life with this lifestyle.
Yeah.
And they're going to be 52 and alone. And now they can afford a couple more Gucci bags.
And then the roles get reversed, and then they become
Sugar mamas.
And then
So-
you're set.
And
That's
then
just
it's
so
an
vague,
ongoing
dude.
cycle.
I just hate
Chava, but
how vague it is.
I think it's also like when, let's say, like if I were to find a sugar daddy, this would not be my forever. Like the reason
Yeah.
I would want a sugar daddy is just to like pay for my college and then
Be able
I'm
to go
good.
to
Then I'm good.
school.
Yeah, and then
I
I'm good.
had-
It's not like I want to like date anyone. Like I would never let myself get attached to a sugar daddy.
But I
You
feel
know
like
what's
For that
crazy?
reason.
Because I knew some girl that was like full on like dating.
I know a girl. We know a girl too.
Yeah.
Remember the
That
one
fell in love with her sugar daddy? Yeah.
But he was a handsome sugar daddy. I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
I would
say
See,
it.
fall in
mine
love
was
with him.
I'm just
handsome.
gonna say it. He was a very handsome old guy.
I just feel like it comes from somewhere, you know, like the fact that you out there having a sugar daddy and going through
Yeah.
all this thing.
I think
It's-
sometimes girls who do that do have daddy issues.
Yeah.
And so they're looking for a parental figure in a man that they've never had in their life. And so
Yes.
maybe sometimes that's appealing to them. Like, oh, I never had someone take care of me as a dad should take
And the
care
other
of
thing,
me.
there's consequences to everything.
Yeah.
Right now, Jackie, like you're here and everything, but let's say you go on a date with this
Like
old
the
ass
story
guy,
that we talked about.
and people see you out there. This is Reno,
Oh.
dude. This is Reno.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
that's
okay
true.
that you're doing it, but people are like, you're gonna get this certain reputation here.
Yeah.
And when you're like, okay, I'm
Which
done
could be
with the
good.
sugar daddy shit. Now I want to go back to dating. Who's gonna want to take you? Like you have this reputation.
Who's gonna want to take you, bro?
I'm serious.
You can't compete
No, and
with what
honestly,
you
that's another
have.
biggest thing. Like, that's why I feel like I honestly couldn't fully go through with the sugar
Yeah.
daddy.
Yeah.
Because there's so many things to that. As like one, being seen out in public, I couldn't do that. Like again, Reno is small. Like
Yeah.
Yes.
you know,
The word
We
gets
don't live in
around.
a big city.
Yeah. One, I would not be able to do that, and like two, I feel like a lot of them are mainly married.
Oh, so they're just
really?
looking for like a
Yeah.
fun
A little
side
fling.
piece.
Yeah.
And that's another thing. Like,
Wow.
I'm
How do
not
you
gonna
feel
lie,
about that?
I'd most likely all talk. Like, if it came down to it, I'd be like, mm-mm.
No, sir. No, thank you.
You have a wife? Mm-mm.
Your wife is going to
Can't
kick
do
my
it.
ass.
I just feel like we sometimes, and I'm talking in general, we go through life and we are, you know, this is fine. We can do it. Like, it's fine. But there's consequences to everything. It's
Yeah.
fine that you can do it. But when you're older and you might
Mm-hmm.
not be able to find somebody who wants to like settle down with you
Because of your reputation.
because of your reputation and the choices that you made when you were younger too. You know
But
what I
I
mean?
see, and I totally
I
get
see
that.
your point, but I don't agree.
I don't
don't
think
agree,
you
yeah.
should set. I don't think what you did in your younger days
No.
Should always
define you.
Yeah.
Oh, I think I disagree with that.
Really?
Yeah,
I
because
think- but-
that shows
okay.
like
Well,
your
'cause I think
values
we're
and what the things that
always-
you value in life.
But I feel like
We're
sometimes you're young
changing.
and dumb.
Yeah.
No, that can't. That's
We've
not
all
a
made
good
mistakes,
excuse.
though, you know?
That's not a
So,
good
like, what
excuse.
you
You
did
learn.
when you were 12, you think someone's going to judge you for now?
No, but you're 18. We're adults, and you
Yeah,
got to
we
take
are
responsibility for the things that you do.
That's true. And I mean, I do agree with that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. That.
I mean, I'm just saying, man.
No, I
But
like that.
I think some people wouldn't mind that. For example, our previous guest, Courtney, had a boyfriend and she was doing OnlyFans.
Yes.
And her boyfriend
And so,
was taking
yeah,
her content.
So
for
I
her.
think you just need to find the right person that's going to accept you for who you are.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
that may not be you, but it might be somebody else.
But let's also acknowledge that there's going to be less people willing
Yes,
to do
yeah.
that.
And that will absolutely cut the dating pool for
Yeah,
you.
of course.
And then that's just a extra thing.
that's just something you have to
Yeah,
deal
that's
with
something you're going to have to
When you
deal
get
with.
there.
It's fine.
when you get there. Yeah.
But in the meantime, baby,
Get that
you're
bag.
getting that back.
Get that money. Get that money.
All right, so we're gonna
We have some rules for sugar baby.
some need to know rules of sugar dating. First one is to stay realistic. Successful men search for sugar babies for a reason, and it's important to remember that. So like we were saying, don't let yourself, if your sugar daddy is saying I have a wife, let's say that he has a family, okay? Like Jackie was saying, most of them have families. Let's say he has a family.
How do you know that they have families?
Well, I know like on Seeking Arrangement, most like there's
They'll put
part of it. Like either
says
divorced, married, but looking. Like bye.
Okay.
The one that I was telling you about,
Yeah.
the sugar
Married
daddy, she has a whole family. He has a whole family, sorry.
You think so? Do you guys think the wives know?
I feel like they have to know if they're
Because
spending
some
money.
people are okay with that.
Yeah.
If
Some
they're
people are
spending
okay
that
with
kind of money, like let's say if I was married and I
You'd
saw
have to
like
know where it's
Because
Our
if he's
bank
buying
account
you a
was
Gucci,
buying-
but some people don't share bank accounts. Like, let's say he's the one making the money.
that's
He's
Yeah, I
right
don't
there,
think
that.
they always
That's
know.
true.
I don't
Yeah.
think they would always know.
So
Guys working at Victoria's
Slippery
Secret,
slope.
when I was back in my college years,
I saw a
so
sugar
many
baby
sugar babies,
FBS.
sugar daddies would come in together.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there was like this one older man that would come in with a different girl every weekend, just spoil her. And I was
I saw
like,
one at Victoria's Secret too, and they
Yeah.
spent $200, and I was like, baby,
baby, more.
I'm spending
Spend
more than that today. Come on.
And I remember one time
Let's get more.
I was her cashier one day, and he was like buying her all these cute things, and he's like, hey, do you like those, like the fuzzy robe that I got you for
Yeah.
your birthday?
Yeah.
And he's like, do you have one of those? And I was like, no. And he's like, you'd look
Do you
really good
want
in the
one?
red one. I'm buying you one. And he like grabbed it and just bought me a red robe. And I was like, thanks.
I love you.
Thanks, Daddy.
Here's my note.
Call me.
That was
Yeah,
your
I was-
chance.
No, dude.
Pendeja.
But he was just, he smelled like cigarettes.
I'm like, ah.
That was your chance. No, he smelled like cigarettes, dude. I couldn't do it.
Oh, yeah, no.
But going back
you gotta
to-
have standards.
Yeah, some kind, right? But going back to the rule, don't let yourself get attached. Check in with your emotions and make sure they don't turn into something neither you or your sugar daddy wants or your sugar mommy wants. Sugar mommy, sugar mama.
We have a friend that
any
could
thoughts?
absolutely be a sugar baby to a sugar mama.
Who?
Our bestie, Austin.
Oh yeah, I was like Chava.
Chava too. I feel
Yeah.
like you could.
I
No.
have potential.
I have potential.
Yeah, you
I could do it.
You
Yeah,
For
you
a
could do it.
sugar-
With older women.
Sugar baby.
For a sugar baby.
You looking for a sugar mama, Chava? We'll promote it. We'll talk about
Jackie's
it.
right here.
Jackie's like, I'm broke.
I can
Is
get
there a site for sugar
sugar
mamas too?
I think there is.
There is?
There has to be, I think.
Oh,
Or
wow.
maybe you guys is seeking arrangements.
Was it the
you
same
know?
I
one?
don't know how that.
I
Okay.
think so, actually.
I think you can sign in as a
Unisex?
male looking for
And
a
then
sugar
looking for a
mama.
sugar baby
Yeah,
mama. Mhm.
Mm.
sugar baby.
Sugar baby.
So they don't discriminate.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Jenny, you want to tell us her second
Well,
rule?
we got Chava thinking now.
Oh,
Nah.
Can you do it and then share?
he's debating. Do it
I'm
for
thinking
do it
no.
for the pod. Do it for the pod.
Maybe.
That's why I told Casey to do it. I was like, you just gotta,
Just get it for the
just
podcast
gotta
and see.
what's up so we
Yeah.
can tell them. And it's
Yeah.
going well, right?
Well, there was this one guy. So there was this guy that messaged me, and he was like, "Hey, I traveled to Vegas. He's from Texas.
Oh yeah.
I traveled to Vegas for business a lot. Like, would you be willing to come meet me in Vegas these dates?" And I was like, "Yeah, if you fly me out, I guess I'll be
She
there."
showed me-
Dude, this guy, went through his pictures, like, no,
No, he
more.
looks like a serial killer.
Bro, because I went back. I was like, who's this man messaging me again? And I like went back. First picture, he was like, had medical gloves on with a syringe doing something, right? Second
no.
picture, he was digging with a shovel.
No.
And I was like,
Literally asking to
Delete?
get murdered.
yeah, I was like, you literally
He's
are
like
screaming-
showing you how he's gonna kill you. He's like, I'm gonna
inject you,
inject you and then bury your body.
Yeah.
Yeah. Literally, I was like, get delete, sir. We will not be
I
going
will
to
not
Vegas.
be seeing you in Vegas, babe. Well, our second rule is be confident, you guys. Remember that you're in control and you get to decide. You get to decide
Yeah.
how far you want to go. For example, Jackie doesn't want to get physical, so she decides, "Hey, you're just gonna take me out to dinner."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's it.
And that's why she keeps saying, "What's up, baby?
Yeah.
Take me out to dinner."
So you don't have
3
to feel
times.
obligated to do something that you don't want to do, and you always know that you're running the show.
Yeah, you gotta have
You're
control,
in
dude.
control. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Which I think for people wanting to be sugar babies, you said you didn't establish those boundaries. That would be a good first step.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jenny's like,
To say, hey,
so next time.
next time you're going to say, I would love to have a online relationship. I don't know.
Yeah.
Can you say that?
Yeah, you can. That's what
Online
it's called.
relationship. And then you say, I will not get physical. Thanks.
And you know what's so weird?
can
That
pay me for my
I
time.
put that on my profile when I made it on Monday, and I was like, not looking for anything physical, like literally dinner, dates. That's it.
And nobody cared.
No one said anything bad about it.
Shovel did not care.
Mr. Shovel
like,
said,
"Oh, we're
"I'll
gonna get
take-
real
yeah,
physical,
We're gonna get
baby."
real physical, yeah."
Murder
No,
you.
but a lot of guys still, like a lot of older men still message me on there. But everyone's bio says like, not looking for an online relationship, like looking for like a connection, basically.
That's messaging you?
Yeah, and I'm
So,
like,
did you even
hello,
read the
read
bio?
my bio. I don't want
you
you.
read?
I want your money.
I only want to text.
I just want to text. If you're feeling lonely, I'll call you and cheer you up.
Mm-hmm.
And then if you want to go get dinner, I guess you can take me to dinner too.
I think
Five-star
it's
restaurants only.
doable.
It is doable. I feel like there's people
Well, I
out
have
there
a
that-
friend that did this, and she told us all about it. And she actually had a sugar daddy purely online. Like he would send her lingerie along with an allowance.
Oh, I
That was
love
like
that.
$500.
Okay.
So he'd send her those packages. She would wear them, take pics, send them. That's it. And like text a couple times a day, because he was really
Yeah.
busy. But he like wanted to talk at the end of the day, and so she'd talk to him, and get paid like that.
Oh my god, that
That'd
is
be
sounds like a
perfect.
dream.
Mm-hmm.
Literally
That's
a
how I know
dream.
a little-
I'll
she
take
was-
sexy pictures
She
for
was
you.
living life.
Right, Chava? We'll have a little shoot in here for my sugar daddy.
Yeah, if you pay me.
Yeah.
Oh no.
He
If
pay.
the sugar daddy pays you.
Chava's like, no.
Chava's so annoyed by this conversation. Look at him, he's so sad.
His heart's breaking today.
I wish you guys could we please zoom into your face. He looks at you so quiere llorar, quiere llorar, quiere
I
llorar.
hate this.
Okay, next real case.
Third rule is be gracious. When receiving gifts, take them and appreciate them, but don't be overly grateful. It's all about knowing your worth at the end of the day. So let's say, sis, he gets you a Chanel purse. You don't fucking go,
Oh my god!
a Chanel purse. You're like, thank
Say
you.
thank you.
Because you're literally, that's what you're there for.
To get paid. With Chanel.
You like, of course, be thankful. Like,
I mean, don't say, oh,
that's
it's
it.
ugly.
Yeah, no, don't ever. But like,
No.
also don't overly do it to where you're like
pretend
making like you.
this has been happening for a long time.
Yeah, you gotta fake it till you make it, baby.
Oh, another one.
Thank you.
Oh, I already have this one. But
I
thanks,
really
babe.
like this color.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of like my other one that I have.
Yeah.
In my imagination.
No, the one I have saved it on
The
my
one I
phone.
have saved in my
on my phone that I've been wanting to buy for years. So thanks. What do you think about that, Chava?
No, keep going. I'm speechless right now.
Chava's
It's so
about
funny
to just put
seeing
his
you.
mic down.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm walking away.
He's walking up. Okay, next and last rule, Jen.
This one is extremely important for Jackie and everybody. Keep your eyes open. Those red flags
Yeah.
are out there. So if someone gives you a weird vibe, grandpa,
Shovel. Pictures
listen
of a
to
guy
your
in a
gut.
shovel.
Yeah, the syringe.
What the fuck?
Listen to that vibe and be like, you know what? Maybe today I don't want to get murdered. And so if you feel that vibe, like, oh my God, I might die, don't get out there. Don't get out there. Don't get murdered.
See, and that's
Say
why I'm
no.
saying I could never go alone somewhere.
You
Like,
can't.
if I-
And
scary.
that's part of it. So
Yeah.
share your location. You did great by having your friends there.
Shout out to Brian and Bitter for just following me.
Love that. You sweeties, besties for life, because
Yeah.
they're literally going to
Real. Yep.
They're
watch
watching.
out. Yeah, watch
Yeah,
out for you.
they're
Share your
watching.
location. Make sure you're texting people, telling them where you're at. If you want to get crazy with it, and I think that you should, take a selfie. Take a selfie so that man
Oh, with the sugar
with the-
daddy.
with the sugar daddy, send that pic to your best friend and be like, this is who I'm with. So let's say something does happen, at least they know who killed you. But
They know who to go
but don't
after.
get killed. Yeah. So that's my biggest advice.
That's terrifying.
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I think I don't want to do this. I think I'm going to delete my profile.
That's what I'm saying too. Like after that first time, I was like,
well, after that story, I didn't know that girl had died.
You guys
from a
didn't know?
Sugar
no,
daddy.
I didn't know.
I
that.
saw,
Or maybe it wasn't a sugar daddy, but
it did say it was
on
an
Bumble.
older. It was an older white male, though. That's what they did say.
Yeah, you're right. So maybe she was a sugar baby. I think that's what I read. I don't think I would have just thought that.
Too. I remember seeing her pictures and I was like,
hot.
oh my god, this girl died. They found her dead in her apartment, right? Or where?
I don't remember.
You're like,
I don't remember. I'd have to read the story again, but like, I mean, she was murdered nonetheless, and it was that guy. It was that guy.
Yeah, that was the last person
Murder.
she was seen with. Terrifying.
That's scary. See, that's why I'm like,
It's very scary.
yeah,
Scary world.
Chava's like, I'm glad you ladies are getting scared. It is scary now that I think about it.
But also,
if you can find someone
hand,
virtually like Jenny's friend,
or we
you know
have,
what'd be nice too,
there are
though,
two
if
girls in Reno.
If you know someone, or if you have a sugar daddy that you already know,
like one of your
you
old
know?
teachers.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Mr. Chavez hit me up.
Oh my god.
Does he make money then?
I don't know what he's doing now,
He's a
but he was a
If he's
hottie.
still a teacher, probably not.
Yeah, probably
Can't
not.
be sure to.
Actually, Mr. Chavez, never mind.
So
You can still hit her up.
I work at a dental office, and sometimes there's guys that come in and just like drop money like on their teeth, and I'm like,
Get veneers.
mm-hmm.
You're like
full mouth reconstructions are not cheap.
Absolutely not. You
I've
pay
seen
per
a guy
tooth.
drop like 300,000 straight up.
On doing what?
His
That's
teeth,
nice.
like a big case,
That's nice.
nice watch.
Was
I'm
he
like,
messed up? Like his
sorry.
teeth?
Yeah, were his teeth ugly?
Yeah.
And
He
teeth are
needed
such
that.
a
He
big
needed
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then that's where I'm gonna give you my business card.
Yeah, with my
And you-
personal
and it's
phone
gonna
number in the
say,
bottom
yeah.
corner and be like,
Yeah.
Certified sugar baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Casey.
call me if you need
Plus
a
Jackie.
personal dental assistant.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
Jackie's like, I got a lot of things to offer, baby.
I'm just-
I don't. I will just be nice to you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, so we asked our listeners to send in some questions or comments on Instagram. And our first one was, how far is too far while being a sugar baby?
1 for sure being married. 2 being
For
out in
you.
public.
Oh, okay. So no married guys
No.
and out in public.
You don't want to be in public. So you
Actually,
don't want
no,
to go to
actually,
dinner. I'm like, how are you going to
So
go to
how
We
dinner
better rent out the whole
virtually?
restaurant to ourselves.
You better rent out the whole restaurant.
You better rent out the back.
Yep.
Jackie's like, my friends aren't going to BJ's.
They're not going to do that again.
For me, I guess too far would just be like sex.
Yeah, me too. That's my biggest thing. I couldn't.
don't
No.
do that. I'll send you pics. Like I can take some cute pictures, add a cute filter on there.
You know what's another
Wear some
thing
cute
too?
lingerie.
Weird fetishes. I feel like older men have a lot of
You're
weird
just looking at me
fetishes.
like, help me.
Did you say something, bro?
What is
I
wrong?
He like wants me to back him up.
I feel like
'cause
Jenny and I
see both sides because I personally would not be a sugar baby. I think I'm on the other hand of it. I'm too independent. I love to make my own money, and if I could be a sugar mama to Julio, I would love that. Like I would love to be the woman in charge, making that bag for myself.
No,
But
I think
but
we're
I feel like I'm independent too.
Yeah.
Like it's just
no,
a
I know,
sense
but
of
I
being,
wouldn't
like-
want that for myself.
Yeah.
But I encourage it for other women. Like if you can do both, you can get your own bag and get an extra bag.
And that's what. So I was talking to my lash lady about
Yeah.
it. She's like, dude, a guy that can just pay for your lashes, nails, and like hair.
All your
That's all you're
essentials.
done.
Like
You're set.
essentials.
Yes,
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
just,
So
like, the
a nice
extra
little
stuff,
side
know?
hustle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I fully support all side hustles.
Here's the one question I want to ask. What do you guys want in a guy, in a man? Somebody that you would settle down with? What is it that you look for in a guy like that?
Are you okay? So
Would you
what-
like
Are you
him
asking-
to be a traditional man? Somebody who has good values and shit?
Are you asking for my husband?
No, here's what I'm talking. Like, here's where I'm going with it.
I don't
feel
think
like
they're looking for relationships
some girls,
with the sugar
no, some
daddies,
girls
though.
want a traditional man to settle down with and stuff, but they don't want to be traditional woman. A traditional woman is not going to be out there having a sugar daddy.
I mean, I'm not gonna get married and then have a sugar daddy. Like I'm saying, I would get a sugar daddy
But here's the
for
thing:
my college years.
one doesn't come after the other. I feel like you don't just find a husband. Like,
But it's happened. After you can find a husband after having a sugar daddy, Chava. I know the
yes,
way
but
you
it's
think
not about the sugar daddy. It's about the
lifestyle that
The morals.
guys-
the morals, the values. It goes to
Okay.
show.
So
Yeah.
do values and morals go out the window with sugar daddies?
No, I think that's where
the
this question comes in. Like, how far is too far? Personally, I'm not gonna have sex with you.
No, I'm just gonna hang out with the guy.
I'm not having sex with you. That's it. That's too far for me.
Chava hates it so much.
So I was like, I don't like it.
It's okay.
And I feel like if you're willing, like if you're a sugar daddy yourself, like.
So how does this make you feel as a man?
I feel like most men that do it are just weak.
Okay. Why?
Because you have.
I feel like it's gonna have a.
I feel like I feel like I wish I was better at like saying like the things that I.
You're doing a great job though.
But
Great, sweetie.
if you're willing to send anybody money for any reason, what kind of a man are you?
Well, that's the thing. Some guys just have too much money that they don't know what to do with.
Or they don't care.
Yeah.
You know, they're just looking. I think
Either way, I don't feel like having too much money makes you a good man.
It doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
No.
Like that murderer. He literally killed
Yeah.
her. Yeah. So, I mean, no, money doesn't make you good. Just means
So you
have
can
money
still be
to
a
spend.
weak man, but still be a
Yeah.
millionaire.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yes.
And no one's disagreeing with
Like,
that.
I don't know.
But I think the gals don't care. Because, and let me just say why. Because he is paying something. So at the end of the day, they're just seeing him as a source of income,
I'm not, seeing
not
him
as a
like
person, really. Unless you're looking to fall in love with your sugar daddy, which does happen.
Yeah.
I know 2 girls that are married to
men.
older, wealthy men. They're handsome, not. You can tell they're older. They could be their dads, but they're happy. So I don't know. It's just another side of things.
So, and then the other thing, sometimes you see the argument of like how older guys go after young girls and like, oh, how dares he? Like, how is he going after this one girl? Like the power imbalance and shit. But now girls are looking for that, and now it's totally acceptable.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess it changes when the woman puts herself in that situation.
So it's now when the woman's going for it, it's fine, but when the men are going for it, it's wrong unless you have a lot of money.
I get what you're saying. So you think
I don't.
Women used to get looked down upon for being sugar babies, and now it kind of is looking.
No, not even
better?
that. Just like in relationships in general. Like, let's say
I think he means that men look.
an older guy goes for an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
It's
Most
pervy.
people are gonna be like, "Oh, that's pervy."
Like,
Yeah.
how dare you?
But now the
Yeah.
18-year-old girl is looking for a sugar
that
daddy, and now it's totally
okay,
fine
okay,
because
okay.
like there's money
Yeah.
involved. It's
Yeah.
fucked up.
Yeah, you're
It
right.
is.
It's a
you're
fucked
right.
up concept.
It is.
I do think when women are underdeveloped, for example, like an 18-year-old, you said, I at 18 didn't really know who I was.
Oh, I was a
and
completely
so
different
to put
person.
yourself in those situations, it's risky. Like you
here's the
mentioned,
thing.
it's
Think
risky
about
behavior.
the like you're still developing, you're still
Yes.
like going through your phases, right? And think how much of an impact that's gonna have on you when you grow older. There's consequences to this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, there's not like, I'm gonna do it for a couple of years, pay for my college. You're gonna end up kind of fucked up in the head afterwards, honestly.
Yeah.
That's
I
my
guess.
opinion.
If it depends how far you take it too. I feel like if you are hooking up with multiple sugar daddies, I don't know. I'm a huge believer of like once you have sex with someone, you have a kind of
Certain
like
connection.
bond with
Yeah.
them.
For women.
For
Yeah.
women,
We
yeah.
learned that men don't.
Yeah, we learned that men don't. But
Yeah. Many
let's
times.
say you're sleeping with multiple sugar daddies. That's going to be pretty damaging. Like even me, like when I was going through my hoe phase in college, like when I was sleeping with multiple guys, that shit was like I was at the lowest point in my life. So I can't even imagine sleeping with multiple older men and being like, this is what I'm doing for money. Like it is very degrading. Like not because anyone else thinks it, but because I
Which
think
is why
that
we're
about
saying
myself.
like now I feel like I know that like
you were there
You
and
know
you
who you are.
experienced the like
and
whole
not that, but like I know that I respect myself to not just sleep around with guys for money. But if you're gonna be hanging out with someone and like
they want to pay you for it. Yeah. Yeah,
It's a touchy subject.
it is.
And I don't feel like we've seen the repercussions of it. Like,
No,
I feel
we
like it's going
haven't.
to take a while.
Our
to see
generation is
how
the
it
one
turns
that's
out.
like
experimenting
with it.
Yeah, so you're right. We will see how it affects women that are doing it now later on in life. Maybe it might affect them
What's your
getting a
guess?
relationship.
What do you think is going to happen? Like, everything's going to be fine?
I honestly don't know. I don't know.
Here's what I think.
He's like, thanks for asking what I
didn't
Chava,
care
what do you think?
thought. I wanted to say
You
what I
fell
thought.
right into my trap. Here's what I think. You go through life. You're 20. You're in your prime years. What do you say is
Which are your 30s?
when is a girl? When is a girl in her prime?
I
Give me
hear
a
in her
number.
30s. Women
I
are in their
hope.
prime.
Because
I
we're
hope
getting
my
close.
30s are in my prime.
30s.
I honestly believe your younger years are your prime years as a woman.
Physically, maybe.
Physically,
That's
you're
just-
the
Okay,
most
I was
beautiful.
Gonna say, yeah,
You're the
physically
most beautiful,
or mentally.
and that's when you can have babies, guys.
Mhm.
And guys go after younger girls for the most part,
Mhm.
right? So here's what I think could happen. You go through your younger years as a sugar baby. You know, you don't care about settling down. You don't care about all that. Once you hit your 30s, then the thought of settling down comes to your head.
Because that
But now,
time
guys probably don't go for older girls.
No, they keep going.
So you're
for the
going to have a
younger ones.
harder time finding a husband, finding whatever, you know?
Mhm.
Yeah, I see that.
And then that's where you can, your time, like your window to have babies is like limited. If you want
Mhm.
babies, then how much time do you have?
To
Are you going to
find
be
a
able to do
man.
it? Are you going to end up 40 alone with no family?
Which is fine if that's what you want.
But
Because
it's
some
not.
people's end goal
But I'm talking
isn't
it- I'm
to
talking
have a
from the
family.
point of,
not
like,
everyone wants a family though.
You lived this lifestyle for a long time. You tried to settle down. You couldn't find a
Yeah.
husband because nobody's going after you after 35. And now you're 40 and you're alone. You're the
But I
cat
feel
lady.
like if you do want a family and you do want that, you're not waiting till 35 to look for that.
No, but I'm saying like your priorities aren't straight from the start. If you want a family, you're like, oh, I can get a family at 35. It's going to be harder.
I guess it just depends on what everyone
Everybody's
wants.
different.
Is that what you guys want? Do you guys want to have families?
Yeah, like what are your priorities? Like what do you want out of life?
Do you want to have kids, a husband?
You want kids?
Yeah.
Is that the
You
end
do
goal?
want kids?
Yeah.
Not
Okay.
mine. I don't really care to have kids. Husbands would be husbands.
I don't
Husbands.
think I ever want to get married, honestly.
No?
Mm-mm.
Why?
I'm afraid of marriage.
Oh, are your
Why?
parents divorced?
No, my parents are together. But I don't know. I feel like I've just seen it around a lot, especially now in our generation. Like it's just a scary.
Afraid to
Yeah.
get
I feel
married.
like,
Yeah.
dude, I'm telling you, I'm going to get canceled on this shit.
No,
I
this
really
is why
am.
there's podcasts.
I feel like
People
it's
can-
scary for
Give different
men.
opinions.
Marriage is scary for men
Why?
because when you get married, if there's no prenup involved,
She can take all your money?
she can take all your money.
Well, what if she makes more money than
She
you?
can.
She's
yeah.
probably not gonna go for a guy
It's usually half
that
and
makes
half.
less money.
Oh, I've seen it. The Real Housewives go for men
Poor
that make less than them all the
But
time.
that they
The Real
love.
Housewives,
Yeah, have you
Yeah.
seen the show?
And those women
The
are
Real Housewives?
wealthy.
Of like
a reality
Atlanta?
TV show.
Okay, well, Adrian has a hot young man.
No,
Oh.
but like in reality, like guys make a lot of money
Girls make a lot of money too.
but they can marry somebody who has not that much money and like now she owns half of it once you get married.
Yeah.
But a
In
guy, if
some
you have a lot of
cases-
money, and then we get divorced, like,
You and
But what?
Chava, when you get married.
you get a prenup.
and then you guys get a lot of benefits too when the divorce and the settlements and all that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
I
scary
mean,
stories out there.
To prevent that, you can always get a prenup. A prenup stating that your assets that you entered the marriage with are going to stay yours and their
Yeah.
assets are going to stay theirs. So there are protections for that if that's the worry. But if you're getting married, I mean, I agree in prenups, but if you're getting married with someone, that's what you're thinking of. You're like,
Well,
they're
yeah,
going to
that's
take
true.
my
I
money.
shouldn't be
It's not a
getting
good
married.
place to be.
Maybe,
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I agree.
maybe you shouldn't get married to them. Yeah. Unless you have a ton of money, because I mean, most rich people do get it. Or also, just so people know, I do think prenups are a good idea because let's say you die, or let's say you're dying and your medical bills rack up because you had something expensive. Those medical bills
Go to
are
your
going to
partner.
fall on your partner now because you didn't have that prenup and
You're joined.
they
Mm-hmm.
are your caretaker now that you're dead. So you're literally dead and now they have thousands of dollars to pay after your death. They don't have money to pay that. They're already grieving you. Prenups are good to prevent
the
that.
prenup.
Get the prenup because if they die and they have a costly death.
But hey, I'm sorry, we're talking about sugar daddy over here.
Yeah, I know, but I
Yeah,
just want
but-
people to
Took it
know
somewhere
prenups
else.
are important. Prenups are important.
I don't know, man. This whole
topic.
This
Yeah,
convo got you
topic is-
heated today.
Yeah,
Oh,
I've
yeah.
never seen you so upset.
Such a-
I'm
He
not
was like
upset.
looking at me like,
I'm
say
not,
something.
I'm not
say
upset. I'm
something."
just like, I don't know how to articulate some of
Yeah.
the things that I want to say. So I hope it doesn't come off all fucked up.
No,
No,
it's
No,
not.
I mean
think you
everybody
tried.
has their own personal opinions.
Yeah,
on certain
and I
things.
feel
And
like
it's good
the
to
way
see a guy's point of view.
and
Yeah.
I don't think it's every guy's point of view. Like I
No.
grew up very traditional. Like
And I think that
I grew up in a
shapes-
small town in
Yeah.
Mexico. Like the marriage values are still there. Like
Mhm.
people get married. People, it's
Get
not.
married
This is crazy.
young.
Like right now we're living in a crazy world.
Yeah, it's a
And that's what
culture
I'm saying.
shock.
Like marriage is scary.
It is scary.
Yeah. So when you ask me what my goals are, like, yeah, I want a family, but I just don't know about the whole marriage thing. Like,
It's terrifying.
yeah,
And on
it
my
is.
part, being married would be fun. Deep down, I know I come off like, fuck men, I don't want anything serious, but deep down, I'm like a hopeless romantic.
Yeah.
I just want someone to come in and sit
And
me
love
off my
you.
feet.
I
I
was too,
agree.
but that was ruined for me.
You can get it back. You can get it back.
Yeah. But deep down, I'm a hopeless romantic, and I would love to find like my soulmate. I know we have multiple soulmates, but I would love to find a soulmate.
You
But
found your
kids-
soul.
And don't get me
I-
wrong.
I
Like
found a soulmate.
You
but,
found your soul.
but I
Don't-
don't want kids. That's my thing. Like I don't want kids. I just want.
and don't get me wrong, like I hope this doesn't come off like, oh, girls are the worst, like girls are
No.
doing this and this. That men
Those are
are
amazing.
not in a
Men
good
are
place.
doing just
Yeah.
as much.
Not
Men
in
are
a
doing
good
it
place
too.
in society.
Yeah.
It's just, we're not in a good place. We need to do better.
I think we, as a generation, could do a lot better.
Yeah,
like just
definitely.
with everything that we do, we don't take relationships
winging
serious.
things.
Yeah, we're literally just out looking for ourselves. I'm selfish. when it
Myself
comes to
included,
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. Like I'm to blame too. But how
Yeah,
do we
social
fix that?
media, dude,
How,
is-
I'm like, how do we fix all of this?
Social media just makes you feel like you have all these options and
Yeah.
you don't value
There's like more out there.
people
Like,
the same way.
what did I say? My crush pissed me off the other day, and he was like, "All you care about is status." And I was like, "You think if I cared about all I cared about was status, I'd be dating someone from Reno?" And he looked at me,
That's mean.
and I was like, "Fuck."
That's
but,
really mean.
Oh yeah, it was mean. I know. I know it was
Aw.
rude. But then I was like, Casey, what the fuck? Like you're from Reno.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't matter if like this guy's from LA, if this guy's from like
Yeah.
Scottsdale. Like who fucking cares?
Your
in-
location
you're
doesn't make
in
you a better
Reno.
person.
You are in Reno. Like
Any
date whoever the
kind.
fuck you want to date. Yeah.
I do think
Yeah.
my person is not in Reno though.
You don't think so?
Mm-mm.
Why?
Maybe you just haven't found
just-
them. You never know.
What
Oh,
about
yeah,
Oreo
that's true.
guy?
I'm sure there are people in Reno you haven't met. It's not that tiny here.
Yeah, it's tiny, but there's people moving in
Yeah.
California.
Oh, that's true.
There's
Maybe
a-
I'll wait.
People coming in for
I'll wait a couple
Tesla.
years.
I'll wait.
coming in for the Tesla factory.
I am going to Scottsdale though. See, maybe it isn't.
Oh,
When are you
going?
The first weekend of March.
For what?
Nice.
Bad
Sure.
Bunny.
Ah,
Ooh.
that's gonna be a good
That's so
time.
exciting.
That's gonna be a good time.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love
dude,
that.
have you been
That's
to
nice.
Scottsdale?
Yeah, I've been there. This
Multiple
will be my
times.
third time.
Oh my god.
Dude, I love it. Did you go to that restaurant that I told you about?
Which one?
AZ88.
No, I went to Scottsdale last year. Before I
Wait,
posted
weren't
that.
you gonna go soon?
I want to go at the end of February, yes, but we'll see. I need a budget, you guys. I'm a broke girl right now, which is why I joined a sugar daddy site. And back to the topic.
And back to the
Yeah,
sugar daddy
so
topic.
one of our listeners said, my thoughts are to be low key if you do become a sugar baby. Sugar dads and moms sometimes like to brag, and so maybe just
Keep it on the low.
yeah.
No,
don't-
your friends don't have to know. I mean,
if you don't want them,
if you
to
don't
know.
want them to know, yeah.
But
But
if you're comfortable with
if
them knowing.
you do want them to know, please let them know.
Chava, are you still taking me to
show.
dinner?
Let's go.
Ah.
I like food.
I like-
Jackie didn't find her sugar daddy, but she found Chava.
But I've had
Hey.
Last one, Case.
Last one is best legit, or it was a question sent in. Best legit sites to find a sugar daddy.
And we looked him up.
I feel
First
like they're
one-
all just still sketchy.
You
Oh,
think
yeah.
so?
Yeah.
They just feel and look.
Did you guys
Yeah.
get on multiple, or are you only
No,
on
I
seeking
only got on
arrangements?
Seeking. I'm
Okay.
telling you,
I've heard of that one though.
Like, I don't have I'm not putting all my time and effort into trying to find a sugar daddy.
And
like,
I think a lot
I
of girls
downloaded
do,
it
though.
once for shits and giggles, and like,
And you went on a date.
Yeah.
You took it the extra step though, because I
Yeah.
feel like some people they'll download it and they'll be like, okay, let me, because
Yeah.
you just downloaded it and you're seeing.
I'm like, yeah, look
But
at this.
you
girl.
were like,
but it
okay, I'm gonna
wasn't
go.
But it took me a good while. Like
Okay,
I've
yeah.
like
build up
for
that
a
courage.
while that I was like, I want a sugar daddy, I want a sugar daddy, and
Yeah.
I was always like, like just too scared, yeah.
Yeah.
Until that day that I was like to my friends, you know what, like I just need to try it Like,
and
just
see what
go.
it's like.
Yeah.
You're like, what's the best that can happen?
Yeah.
What's the best?
Or the worst,
I
get
get a
murdered
sugar
with a
daddy.
shovel in it.
Yeah,
syringe.
yeah. I mean, you should
Crazy.
absolutely think about that one.
Yeah.
There's also, so you said seeking arrangements. There's also Sugar Daddy Meet, which is what I downloaded on Monday for
Oh, okay.
the culture. I'm doing it for the culture.
We're doing
pod.
it for Socially Selective.
Yeah.
Well, it's an
and
experiment.
I love
it's
it.
an
Yeah.
experiment, yeah. And yeah, like you said, it looks a little sketch. There's a lot of men that come up from like Vegas, Texas. There's not a lot in Reno.
It's
but-
always bigger cities.
yeah,
I
like
think.
bigger cities.
Right.
And
Yeah.
I don't know.
My
what
friend that did it,
is.
she lived in Boston.
Oh, okay.
Mhm, so she was in the
bigger
East
city.
Coast. Yeah.
So I don't know what it is, but a lot of the guys that have messaged me are like, because there's all races. There's Latinos, there's black guys, there's white guys, there's anything you can freaking ask for. Every single man that has messaged me has been white, and I don't know if it's because
Because he's like,
little
Not
Latina
the
girl,
vibe.
They
Not
said
the
Little
vibe.
Miss Spice.
little Miss Spicy
Little
girl over
Miss
there.
Spice.
Let's get her. But
for you, was it the same? Or did
Um,
you get a diverse selection?
I think I did, but I'd want to say it was mostly
Mostly
white men.
older white men.
That's
Yeah.
interesting.
Yeah.
it is, yeah. And then the other site was
The culture.
Secret Benefits.
Oh.
The what?
Secret Benefit. It's called Secret
Oh,
Benefits.
secret benefits.
I've heard that there's apps, but I haven't found any.
These
apps
are all
for anything.
sites.
These are all sites, yeah.
Yeah, but look.
But I don't have any apps. I wish I had some.
Well, that
actually.
girl was doing it on Bumble.
I wonder if
She maybe set her age limit
For older
For
people.
older.
And
See,
I
so maybe you
wonder
don't even
if
need it.
like you
Yeah.
can go on Tinder as a girl and be
That's
like
what I was gonna
looking
say.
for a sugar daddy. I wonder
Yeah.
how that would work.
And
think
and
you
then you
can.
set
I
your
think you
age for
can.
like a higher.
Because
Yeah,
I'm sure
higher
there's rich
established
people
age.
on Tinder looking
Yeah.
for girls
Absolutely,
too.
yeah. And it'd be maybe a little less creepy, you think?
Maybe
because it's more common.
Yeah,
And
more.
there's more information.
Like, it's not
probably.
straight being
But
like,
then the
I'm
girl got
looking
murdered
straight
on
for a sugar-
Bumble.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So then we go back to them.
I know, which
We're back at
I'm.
square one.
I'm like,
That's
and Bumble's
terrifying.
the good one, and now they're getting sued.
Really?
Damn.
And Bumble is a good one. What do?
Bumble's like
Hinge.
the one that you think is safe.
I've
Oh,
never
Hinge
gone
is
on
getting really
Bumble
good
or
too.
Hinge.
Yeah,
Hinge is getting good
Hinge
too.
is really.
Just because I love their commercials, you guys.
I've never.
The app
Yeah.
that's
Never watched
made
that.
to be deleted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You've
It's
seen
so
them. I
cute.
bet you've seen them. You just
Yeah,
don't remember.
I've heard of that,
They're
yeah.
good. They're cute.
And that's good. Like it's meant to be deleted.
Absolutely.
Like,
I'm like, oh my
you're
god.
here
That's such
for-
a good slogan.
I'm like,
You're
who
here
should
for
we get on
something
there? Find me, we'll match.
Oh my god, you're so cute. But
Spice it up.
That
that's
was on Hinge.
terrifying. I don't know, guys. If you're
Long
gonna be a
time ago.
sugar baby, sugar daddy, sugar mommy,
Be careful.
be careful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't get
Take your friends
murdered
with you.
ever.
Take your friends with
Send
you.
your location.
Set
Take those
boundaries.
selfies.
Set
Or if you don't
boundaries.
want to be a sugar baby, that's okay too. You can be
Yeah.
your own sugar daddy.
Just hit up Chava.
Yeah, we don't want you to. Oh, shit.
just hit up Chava and you guys can have a heated discussion about
Chava's
this.
probably not down. I'm gonna be
Yeah.
honest.
Probably
He's
He's
not.
like,
not.
it's a no for me.
I work
Oh,
hard
yeah,
for my
if-
money.
Yeah.
I'm not doing all that.
Yeah.
But that's it.
Yeah.
And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Jackie, thanks for joining us.
Yes. Thank
Were
you
you
for all the
nervous or
laughs.
what?
I was.
For the
But
whole
was it
But
time.
then you
Fun?
The
forgot.
whole
But then
time?
you forgot.
I'm not a nervous person, and I was actually very
Did it
nervous.
get better?
Yeah.
Did it get better? Okay, sweet.
Sure did.
Okay.
Awesome.
Love you guys.
We'll see
Bye.
you next Friday. Oh, and happy Valentine's Day. We didn't
yeah.
even
Yeah,
say
for
that.
Monday.
Yeah.
Just remember, send
Happy
out those
Valentine's
DMs.
Day.
What's up, baby?
Take
me out to dinner.
See you guys next Friday.